He did not want a memorial. He wanted a party, and we are having a party.
Tonight on Alaska's news source, honoring a man who worked as Whittier's Tunnel Fire Department chief. Plus, the state's preparedness level is downgraded as crews work hard to fight flames that have burned more than 700,000 acres in Alaska.
Dry conditions are moving throughout the state this weekend. You'll learn more about what this means for each region coming up.
And the Alaska's news source crew had some smiles at this morning's Bearpaw Festival parade. Stay tuned for fun moments.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
A chorus of motorcycles sounded off as the community remembered one of their own this morning. They were honoring Air Force veteran, fire chief for the Whittier Tunnel Fire Department, and avid motorist Mike Sweet, who passed away in late June. Despite being a private individual, Sweet lived up to his name as members of his community remembered him for his generosity, his kindness, and his willingness to go out of the way to help others, no matter what time or day it was.
Mike was a very private person, but the things that he would do for everybody were just incomparable. He would stay here at the Harley shop until it closed. He would come here after he got off work, and he would walk the women out to their cars, especially in the wintertime.
The fleet of motorcycles drove to the Whittier Tunnel from Anchorage's House of Harley this morning, returning a few hours later to hold presentations honoring Sweet's service both in the Air Force and as a firefighter. Those there made note of the sacrifices he made, not because he had to, but because he wanted to.
If you were looking for a guy that just kind of quietly lived his life and walked around and made Alaska a better place to be, that was Mike.
If you needed anything, he would give you the shirt off of his back, and he was always ready to help no matter what.
Sweet will be remembered by his community as they don a new patch on their vest to never forget their friend. The state dropped to preparedness level 4 as of this morning. More than 700,000 acres have now burned in the state this wildfire season. The state was at the highest preparedness level, and the Division of Forestry says the decision to lower it comes from the recent rain. It says the precipitation has limited the fire activity in the interior. And one of the fires we're watching right now is the Nana Ridge complex. Some areas around the fire are still evacuated, and because of the fire, there are some delays on the park's highway.
We actually received about 100 extra resources to help us do things to minimize the fire's impact on the park's highway. And so they are working along from about milepost 320 and all the way up to about 334 to get that open, the fire mopped up as much as possible. We're able and protect the structures and the values in those areas.
Meteorologist Bailey Braun joins us from the Weather Center. Bailey, you said dry conditions are moving in throughout the state. How does that impact fire danger?
Yeah, so with these drier conditions that we have rolling in the weekend, we have more of an increase for fire danger. Now, this rain that we just had previously really did help conditions, but still, there's still more summer left, more dry conditions on the way. Now, we do have drought conditions across the state, and that's mostly in the interior. Most of those drought conditions that we're seeing are abnormally dry, and some of those drought conditions are moderately dry. So still a drought risk, still fire risk as well. But with our fire danger, not only did we drop a little bit in preparedness levels, but we dropped a little bit with our fire danger and our risk levels. So we went from extreme and very high down to high. So although it dropped a little bit, there's still a lot of fire risks to worry about. Now, with humans and wildfires, there's nearly 85% of wildfires caused by humans. So it's important for us to remember, especially in the summer and especially with dry conditions, that fires can occur from little things. They can happen from campfires, burning debris, using equipment, especially if that's on dry vegetation, anything that causes sparks, cigarettes, and intentional acts. So sometimes those fires are caused on purpose. But looking ahead for Alaska, temperatures and sunnier conditions are on the way. We have warmer conditions as well, but mostly sunny conditions coming our way. So Anchorage is seeing more sun as well. Same with Fairbanks. Juneau's going to catch a break from the rain, and Bethel's seeing a little bit of clouds. But Michaela, We are looking forward to some sunnier skies ahead of us, mostly for today and tomorrow.
Thank you, Bailey. It may have been a little bit cloudy in Eagle River this morning, but that did not stop part of the Alaska's News Source team from enjoying the Bearpaw Parade. The crew walked in the parade, bringing some family members along, and the mobile weather lab rolled alongside them. The festival runs through tomorrow, and yesterday we had a crew out enjoying the festival and reporting back. In case you missed it, check out Georgina Fernandez, Quinn White, and Danny Tompkins' time hanging out with some goats at the festival.
Hi.
It's sure to make you laugh. You can find it on our website and app by searching Bearpaw.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's News Source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's News Source app.